Hey there, it is Rachel, and I have a tip for you if you have a child who reacts strongly when you set limits, even when they know these limits are coming. So maybe you have a child who, when you tell them they have to put their shoes away, they get frustrated and annoyed. Maybe you have a child who, when you tell them they have to leave their friend's house to come home, they get really angry with you. These are big reactions to limits we're setting, and when I hear about this from parents, usually the implication is their reaction is bad. We need to make it change. We need to make this stop. And I will tell you that there are many ways you can teach your kids how to handle their discomfort, or what I call yuck, how to handle it more maturely. But I will also tell you that it takes a long time for a child, and even some adults, to learn to handle their yuck maturely. It's just not something that children are wired to do. So in the meantime, since they're not going to handle their yuck maturely all of a sudden or overnight, I suggest that you think about it differently. You think about it using what I call a long game strategy, which is to really realize what is under that behavior, what's under their big reaction. And really what's happening when they have this strong reaction is that they're feeling something. You've set a limit. You've asked them to put away their shoes when they don't feel like it. You've told them they have to leave when they were having a really good time. You've set that limit and it creates a feeling. They are annoyed. They are disappointed. They are frustrated. And all they are doing is expressing that feeling. They just aren't doing it in a mature way, in a way that we would like them to. But I will tell you this as a former therapist, and you probably already know this yourself, we want them to express these feelings. We want them to express disappointment and frustration, because if they don't, they hold it inside. It doesn't just go away, it just goes inside of them, and it comes out later in more behavior, or it just sits inside of them and turns into other problems that we don't want to address. We want our kids to express these emotions. So I want you to think about the next time you see your child having a big reaction, you can certainly think, hey, I need to work on more mature coping skills for them. But in the meantime, what I want you to think is, this is just them releasing their yuck. That's all this is. They're releasing, and I'd rather them release than hold it inside. Imagine what it would be like if you just recognize that all they're doing is releasing their yuck. That would probably take away some of the edge for you. And also, imagine what it would be like for them if they have this feeling of frustration or disappointment, but they're not then on top of that dealing with our frustration and how they're handling what they're feeling. So it would improve things for you, and it would improve things for them. And all it is starting with you saying, oh, they're just releasing their yuck. If you do want to learn a little bit more about yuck and why this is just a release of big feelings, I have a free resource for you. I would love for you to check it out. It's on my website at rachel-bailey.com/yuck-curve. Thanks for being here. I'll be back again soon. Take care.